The YouTuber that many of you may know, YourTotalWarMaster, decided to put his skills to the test. As you know by now, more than likely, he likes doing his hot seat campaigns, and so he decided to do a 1 versus 4. He did play as England, the OP faction, but still it was a 1 versus 4. England versus Scotland versus Wales versus Ireland and versus Norway. All these other 4 are teamed together to bring down YourTotalWarMaster, playing as the English. Can he survive against all 4 enemies, or will it all crumble? Let's find out. And this is the first thing that I see, a message from Scotland, okay. Now, like a complete idiot, I did accidentally forget to check who was playing as who. YourTotalWarMaster is playing as England. I believe the Scottish is being played by Kysar, however I'm unsure. I believe Vision is somewhere in this, I think as... it could be Wales, I think, I don't know. And there's another person. I don't know who's playing, but you know, they're not YouTubers, so I don't really have to link them below or anything. I will actually put their names in the description once I find out, after recording this video. So I think it's going to be really interesting to see how these factions work together. Of course, Norway at the start, not going to be able to do too much against the English, so they're going to have to like get some passage agreement with the Scottish, march down. Maybe they might attack from the seas, that would be really interesting, like a naval invasion. YourTotalWarMaster plays as England for like 10 turns, and all of a sudden outside of Norwich, just like 2 massive stacks just pop up out of nowhere from the seas. That would be... England right now, as a first step, has to take out the Welsh and the Irish, and try and weaken the Scottish as well, holding the front line. If he can do this, then he can concentrate all of his efforts north, and be able to crush the Scottish-Norwegian alliance. For the time being, his borders in mainland Britain seem secure. The Scottish are trying to march down with an army, but there's a lot of high ground and forts in the way, slowing him down. The Welsh have not yet made a push, but they've got a big army gathering in Montgomery. To counter this, YourTotalWarMaster has a fort and another army in Shrewsbury, ready to make a strike. The Norwegians focus their efforts on helping the Irish. They sail down with 1 Viking army, ready to take the rebel settlement of Dublin, which was lost by the English due to a rebellion. Seems to be struggling in Ireland. It's lost a few troops, and the public order is looking very bad. Both the English and the Norwegians expanded into Ireland. It's going to be interesting to see how this unfolds, because YourTotalWarMaster here, he is struggling. I think he can actually manage this quite easily. Yeah, should be able to manage that, but he's definitely struggling with it. Or maybe not, maybe he's got some secret plan. Of course, I'm just watching this as a spectator. I don't know exactly what's going on. I love the conversation feature of hot seat campaigns. It seems like the Norwegians have expanded up north. They're doing a lot of really good work in Ireland and Norway right now. That's definitely good to see. I didn't think they'll do this, and all the English made a push. They took the castle of Caernarvon. That's actually forced the Welsh army in Montgomery to pull back to try and reclaim it, but now Montgomery is all of a sudden weak. YourTotalWarMaster can just push through. Let's just see, how will he... and then, yeah, he's got the siege equipment. And if he brings some troops over here with him, then I think he could take it. Of course, I haven't affected the gameplay anyway. This is already, like, they've already played it. It's not going to affect it anyway. That's just how hot seats work. Oh, but the Welsh landed in Cornwall and managed to take this settlement here. This is what I like about hot seats, because the players bring siege equipment with their armies, and then out of nowhere settlements would just go poof and just disappear to a different faction. Well, going back to Ireland, of course, the English got pushed back again. The Irish took Atherny, and they're down to a final settlement in Ireland. If they lose their foothold on Ireland, that could have the potential to cause a few problems, because it means Norway and the Irish are going to unite and then make a landing in Wales and maybe even Cornwall, and that's not what the English want. They need to win. They need to basically win on every front to stand a chance, otherwise it's going to collapse. The Scottish are really making a move now. They've got a big army coming down, and they took this fort from, I believe it was the English, or could have been the rebels. I think it was English by the time they took it. They can now get some troops over here and possibly take Carlisle. That would definitely be interesting to see. Yeah, it's looking like it's about to crumble for the English. However, you know, they've made some progress with the Welsh. And just as a thought, he was smart enough. He did do exactly as I thought he would in Wales, and he managed to take it. The Welsh are dead. Oh wow! I bet that player wasn't happy. 6 turns in and dead. Wow, that's impressive. Well done, your Total War Master. That's one faction down, which should make it much easier now. He got on by the regicide, if you don't know. That's about killing, where you kill all the generals in a faction, then the faction just goes rebel. And yeah, there's now 2 rebel settlements, which should be quite easy for him to take, and yeah, the Welsh are out of it. However, he has lost his foothold in Ireland, so once these 2 start crossing over, then it could potentially lose some Welsh territory to the Norwegians or the Irish. Scotland, as I said, you know, I thought they were going to take Carlisle, and they did. They've still got some more troops here, so they're going to probably push down, maybe take Lancaster soon as well. Got another army here, who I believe if they've got siege equipment, they could definitely take Newcastle next turn, which it's not looking, it's weird. It's looking good for them, but looking bad as well. Well, he's won completely on this front, but it's only for now because he lost on this front, so they're going to sail over and then it's going to mess up. I don't know how he's going to fight this. I don't know. He definitely has the money to get the troops for emergencies if he needs them. Yeah, the money's okay. But he's just outnumbered by so many troops. Well done, Scotland. Reward yourself with some haggis. They've now taken the first layer of defences. Carlisle and Newcastle have fallen. They've definitely got the troops to make the push. Can your Total War Master get on this northern front in time? Got a lot of spies here. It's looking like my communist episode all over again. That'll be linked at the end probably if you don't know what that is. It's a funny Total War thing. Yeah, I enjoyed it. But yeah, he's got to get his troops up here. But now, basically, they need to be here now, because otherwise the Scottish are going to take these 2 settlements, and then, you know, that's going to look really bad. But if they can get here in time, he should hold off for a little bit, bring up some more troops, win a few battles, and yeah, he should be able to take Carlisle and Newcastle. His troops are here, and the Scottish are here now on the front as well. There's going to be a few big battles here, I can imagine. This is going to be a big turning point for either Scotland or England. If the Scottish break through, then they're going to run rampant. If the English break through, then the Scottish, they've got no defences, so they're going to run rampant into their land. I think this is going to be a very decisive moment in the series. Nice try, but you failed, says the Irish. Oh, well, what happened? Ireland said that to England. Was he just referring to Ireland as a whole? Or maybe the entire challenge, maybe Ireland's like making a joke here, thinking, you're dead, you're done, this series is over. The Norwegians have landed and taken this former Welsh settlement here from the English, which is, yeah, that's a big loss for him. That's quite a good castle as well. Like a good defence for him, but now Norway have it, can train good troops there. It's like a big foothold that's going to be used to destroy the English. The Norwegians landed here as well, probably going to take Lancaster next turn. The English do have enough troops around to save the day in Lancaster though, so yeah, they can easily do that. Let's just see if yeah, just do that. Auto resolve, boom, done. That's how they do it. That's if he sees it, that is. Who knows what he's going to do. Yeah, as I thought, he actually split his forces. He managed to save Lancaster, but also push north and take Carlisle as well. Cornwall has also fallen to him, and right, the Irish armies that landed here, they're probably going to take Pembroke unless they can get some reinforcements there quick enough. Another Irish army here, that's quite a big one. That's going to make the move and probably take Montgomery. I love this. I love the how they're invading across the sea, working together. This is going to be such a good series. And then Norway, of course, going over, and they're probably going to take Chester. Of course, it's all probablys. Yeah, I think that's the right word. Yeah, It is not decided yet. Your Total War Master could force them back. It could bring some troops. Who knows? Apart from the people who played, they know. Norway have another army up here to take Carlisle, and it seems like the Scottish, they've organised their troops a little bit and they're ready to reset up their defences against the English. Although Newcastle, it's not looking that well defended. If you manage to sneak a few troops around the mountains, you can definitely take that in a couple of turns. Oh wow, it just collapsed all of a sudden. All of his progress against the Welsh has backfired. The Irish took 3 settlements in that turn. The Norwegians did lose this, I think, to a rebellion, which was a big mistake by Norway there, but it'd be fine. There's an English spy here, I bet he has something to do with it. But the Norwegians push forward to take Chester. They've got another army here. They could make the move on to Nottingham possibly, and then, you know, they're only like a road and a bridge away from London. We've got another army here pushing on York. The English have managed to cross the waters a bit, as they've taken Dumfries from the Scottish, but it's not looking good. It's really not looking good at this point for him. Can he make the comeback, or is it all going to collapse? Remember, MELKOR, it's a child-friendly channel. Don't swear. The Irish are dead. They're dead. That's it. Regicide. It somehow, with the use of, I guess, assassins if they were allowed, but I guess he got a few lucky battles, killed all the Irish generals. I can't imagine they had many, so it should have been actually quite easy, just pick off a few generals. And yeah, that's it. Ireland hit by regicide, gone. That's it, they're dead. Wow, that's... I don't know how to take this in, but it's still not, you know, won for the English. It's a massive plus. I think it's now possible for them, but they haven't won. First of all, they've managed to get an army down here, which was good for them. I bet this was the army here that actually killed the final Irish general. I bet it was keeping one back here, and the English came by surprise, killed the general, and yeah, well done to your Total War Master. I don't have a clue how I did it. I don't have a clue how I kept track, but well done to him. The Norwegians are done to try and take some land whilst they can. You know, the English now can reclaim Wales. The Norwegians are still pushing. They've taken York now, and it looks like they've done a move on to Lincoln. We've got Nottingham under siege as well. Your Total War Master could easily lose London here. Although it's no longer his capital. Where's his capital? But he's moved it this way. Or north, perhaps. Yeah, here. Out of desperation, he had to move his capital north to Nottingham. Although he's probably going to lose it soon, so that's... yeah, that's bad. He probably did it to defend these Scottish lands up here. But that ends the episode, and I hope you've enjoyed. Part 2 should be out here in a couple of days, I think. Can't remember my exact schedule, but it should be a couple of days. And yes, there will be a time lapse on this. Of course, this is a hot seat. It's organised and done and everything else by Your Total War Master. He just sent me the files. His stuff is linked down below if you do want to check him out. He does lots of hot seat stuff and a few other stuff at times as well, and some live streams. So definitely check him out if you enjoyed this series. And also please do subscribe and like my videos as well if you enjoyed as well. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to see how this turns out. The English, they had a very good start, then everything collapsed, then they got lucky with, or maybe skillful, I can't really tell, with a regicide against the Irish, and all of a sudden, it's a completely different game. I still think it's in favour of the, we'll call the non-English for allies. Still in favour of the allies against the English, but I don't know, I think England could still do it. Just realised that there's only 2 factions left. It's a 1 versus 2 at this point. It's only Norway and Scotland. The Welsh and the Irish are both gone. Both killed the exact same way. Regicide. Norway, keep your generals safe. Hope you've enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next one, and or on Your Total War Master's YouTube channel as well. And goodbye.